Talk about the quality of life, and let's talk about the safety, because right outside of where Joe is sitting right this moment, 3 people were shot at in Times Square in daylight. Killings are up by 17% year over year at this same time, and shootings, which I think is a possibly more important statistic, is up 83%. Year on year, 83%. 416 people have been shot at in New York City. What does the business community say about this? What does the business community want to do about this? There's a middle of a mayoral election, clearly, but you talk about trying to get business back. If there's 416 shootings, up 83%, forget about COVID. I don't think anyone feels safe.
Well, first of all, what happened over the weekend was tragic. How the PD responded, it's all over the news now. There was a woman police officer, Vogel, who responded, grabbed that child, put a tourniquet on, got her into the ambulance with her parents, and got her up to the hospital. We do respond immediately when there's these tragic events. But, Andrew, these events are not just happening in New York. Same weekend, shooting in Miami in a mall, shooting in Phoenix, shooting in Massachusetts, shooting in Colorado. This is a national problem. We definitely have to deal with it. I think an interesting point is the mayor has appointed former chief of patrol, Terry Monahan. He's in the city hall, that's where his office is, to be the coordinator of PD, homeless services, other agencies, sanitation, to deal with the quality of life issues. It's an 80-person team that's going to be spread out over key parts of the city. And yes, there is a crime issue that we have to deal with. But what I think is going to happen is, as more people start coming back into the city and walking in the streets and going to the restaurants, that's going to help in terms of reducing crime. The famous urbanist and sociologist, William Holly White, talked about what attracts people most, what appears is other people. So we have to get people back into the city. We have to make sure that the police officers are doing their job, which I think they are, and get these guns off the street. We have a political issue in terms of the recycling of people.
Bill, do you have a mayoral candidate that you're supporting? The New York Times just came out and endorsed Catherine Garcia last night.
Garcia. Yes.
Yeah. Who are you supporting?
So we're supporting a candidate that is going to deal with quality of life, deal with education, deal with job creation. We need to create jobs.
Who is that?
Jobs.
Who is that you're supporting?
There are a variety of candidates that I think have expressed their views, that they understand that economic development create taxes that help fund all the social services. There is not one particular candidate. I think there's several very good candidates that understand that you have to, business and real estate, we're not the enemy. We're part of the solution and making sure that our city continues to grow. So we need somebody who has a vision, understands, looking to the future, make the tough decisions in terms of development and getting education and crime and housing, and do all the things that make this city great. And you're already seeing it happen. And that's the point that I was making before. People are coming back.
Hey, Bill.
There are more condominium contracts signed up to this date, nearly 700, than there were all of last year. Our residential leasing is up.
Hey.
Our commercial activity is up. So in spite of all these facts, Andrew, that you raised that are totally legitimate, there are people coming back to the city.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.